Hey, just nothing. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I want to ask.
I'm not good. Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I want to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man. Maybe I'll be example for other men. Cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how many at the airport now, flying out. As I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third. Serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your life.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back in July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't.
Just want to make a quick point. And I think all of us men, and I don't want to say all of us, but just understanding men as I understand men, we all have a tendency to put our spouses, our wives on the back burner, especially if you understand who Judge Mathis is. He had a very big TV show, just like Judge Judy, for years, and he was off the air for a while, but you can tell by his own talking that he's still hanging out with his buddies, still going to parties, still doing or living the lifestyle. I don't know what he's doing now, but you can see what he's saying, that he's still traveling away from his home weeks at a time. You can only do that for so long. Now, I'm sure looking back, his wife has reaped the benefits of a lot of his time away in the form of, monetary things, material things. But ultimately, material things mean nothing. When you're in a marriage, having that connection and making your spouse a priority, and I don't care if it's a man to his wife or a wife to her husband. I mean, it works both ways. But men, because of the way that we are wired, we have to work harder at making the commitment to put in the effort so that we can hold on to that relationship. And I've had my own struggles in this area, as most men, not all men, probably have.
You're on the road doing the same thing, and in terms of going out into another city. But I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I'm trying to have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'll get my wife back. How about that?
But the crazy thing about it is, if I was in his situation and I traveled a lot, my wife would be with me. Now, I know there's some men out there that are like, I ain't doing that. And usually those are the men that have something going on the side that they don't want their wives to see. I don't have a relationship like that with my wife. Actually, you're better off putting yourself in a position where your spouse is there. You don't have the temptations to act on things because she's not there. And I'm sure, I think he said 25 plus years of marriage. He's had plenty of opportunities, especially being a celebrity, to do so. Hopefully he hasn't. But what I'm saying is, what I've learned as a Christian man is you're better off putting yourself in a position where you have boundaries and guardrails. Then you don't cross that line and end up doing more damage.
Just want to eliminate all the rumors too. That it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
Oh, I have a heart for a lot of men in this situation. And I hate to say it, but a lot of men, we put ourselves in these positions. We have a tendency to hear what our wife is saying, but it goes in one ear and out the other. We don't make it a priority. Or a better way to put it is, we're not intentional when it comes to doing those things that we know our spouse needs. And I've failed in this area. I've dropped the ball in this area. And it's hard for them because our wives are wired in a way where they need that love, they need that nurturing, they need that attention, they need that affection, they need to be told how beautiful they are, they need to feel like they are the most important person in the world to you. Men, we don't necessarily need that. And from what I hear listening to what he's talking about, it sounds like his career and his fame and his fortune has been where his priority is. So from what I understand, even after this video, him and his wife did end up getting back together and working it out. I just pray moving forward that he sees this as an opportunity to bring her along more. And maybe she wants to be at home, like he just said earlier. He committed to working on this marriage and being more committed to the marriage because they had kind of settled down in LA. Be intentional. Do what you say you're going to do. That's what women are looking for. They're tired of men saying, "I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, honey." We sound like a broken record. The best way you can show her is to quit the behavior that is breaking her heart. Anyway, make sure you hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And as always, I love you all, and I will check you on the next one. Later.